name is Yasir Abasi. Today we will learn the methods of measuring of central tendency. Most of the values in statistical data concentrate at the center, which is referred as the central tendency. So here we will discuss three methods for measuring of central tendency. And first among them is average, or we can say it as mean or arithmetic mean. These three names are used for the single quantity or the single method used for measuring the central tendency. But in daily life, we often use the word average. We use this word a lot. So we have a formula for average is equal to sum of quantities dividing by number of quantities. Average, we use it a lot. For example, whenever we are going to calculate the average marks of a student obtained in several subjects, or for example, here we take an example that we have a cricket player whose name is Ahmed, and he has played 4 matches in which he got runs 40 runs in the first match, 50 in second match, and 12 in third, and 90 in the fourth match. He has played 4 cricket matches and he scored these runs. Now we are asked to find its average. So its average will be equal to sum of the quantities. We have to sum up these 4 quantities, 40 plus 50 plus 12 plus 90, dividing by number of quantities. How many quantities are these, or how many matches he played? 1 2 3 4. He has played 4 matches. We have to divide this one. When we will add this and these quantities, we get the 40 plus 50 plus 12 plus 90. We get 192 runs. Dividing by 4, and what we will get here, the answer is 48. So this is the average runs scored by Ahmed in all of his 4 matches. In this way we can calculate the average for any quantities. For example, if we are asked to calculate the average of the marks obtained by Aslam in 5 subjects, so we will simply just sum up the marks obtained in 5 subjects, and then we will divide by 5. We will get the average marks obtained. Similarly, I would like to give more example that whenever we watch the cricket match in our television, we are often shown a screen whenever a new player comes in. The screen displays some data and some career of the particular player, in which average is one of them. So instead of showing us all of the runs scored in all of the matches, we are just shown his average. In that way we can understand that how much good player is he, and we can understand his all abilities by just seeing his average. So this is very useful in our daily life. Median is another method used for the calculation of central tendency. But for odd number of quantities and for even number of quantities, we have 2 different techniques to solve the given question. For example, first we will take even number of quantities. Let's suppose we have a run scored by a cricketer in a cricket match, in 5 cricket matches, 25 and 90. So we are asked to find the median of these quantities. First we will arrange these quantities in ascending or descending order, and in ascending order these quantities are 25, 30, 40, 50 and 90. Now we will check the central quantity, which is at the center, and 40 is the central quantity as we have equal number of quantities on both the sides. So our median in this case is 40. and these are odd quantities, not even quantities. Odd quantities as 1 2 3 4 and 5, and this is technique to solve odd quantities. And now we will solve even quantities. Let's suppose we have 40, 50, 30, 25 and 90 and 80. Now we have even quantities 1 2 3 4 5 6. These are even quantities. For even quantities, first we have to arrange in ascending or descending order, and in ascending order we have 25, 30, 40, 50, 80 and 90. Now these are in ascending order, and now again we will look for the central number, but here we cannot have one central number. Here we will have two central number, as we have equal number of quantities on both sides. So our central quantities are 2, which are 40 and 50, and for median we have to sum up these quantities, 40 plus 50, and we will divide it by 2. So we will get 90 dividing by 2. So our median in this case is 45. So in this way we can calculate the median of any given quantities. But do remember that here we have two quantities on each side, because I have taken total number of 6 quantities. But if you will take more quantities or less quantities, your quantities will vary on either side. But you just have to focus on the quantities that you have equal number of quantities on both the sides. Okay, hope you can understand this question. Mode is the third method for calculating the central tendency, and mode is the value that occurs most frequently in the data. For example, we are given some quantities 40, 60, 70, 40, 90. We are given these quantities and we are asked to find the mode. Mode will be the value which is most repeatedly in the data, and we get that 40 is repeated, 60 not repeated, 70 and 90. So only most repeated value is the 40. So this will be our mode. If we are given another example, 40, 100, 25, 90 and 40 and 20. Here we have two repeated values, 40 and 20. Both are repeated twice, so our mode will be 20 and 40. Both these are our mode. For example, if we have another quantity is 40, 20, 3, 9, 11, 9, 9 and 20. So here we have repeated values 20, which is repeated 2 times, and 9, which is repeated 3 times. So our mode will be 9, as it is repeated the most. Though 20 is also repeated twice, but we are looking for the most repeated value, so our answer will be 9. In this way you can calculate the mode. So thanks for watching.